What's up, y'all? Exodus One, aka Indigo Sky, aka y'all already know who it is. Trigger Ranking, the Trigger Man himself. Uh, I had to pop out, man. I had to make an important call off that last live. So boom, I'm back. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit notification bell. If you like to support the channel, cash app is in the description. If you like to follow me on any other platform, everything title description of this YouTube channel. That being said, let's get this show on the whistle.
You were watching a master at work.
I got some tings for y'all, bitches. I got some tings, but hold on, we gotta play the commercial song now. Give y'all a little bit of time to get in here. Y'all, give y'all some time to get up in here, man. Give y'all a little bit of time to ride up in here. I hope y'all fall in. Oh, I'll tell y'all after this over with. So ain't nobody came up in here yet, but we're gonna go to a video. Let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna ride to a video, see what's going on. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I had to make that call. That call was important, man. I had to get that out of the way because I can't play with that. Um. Oh, we going to first person. We going to Poet and Flacco, Lil Papa. Okay, so listen, y'all. What I'm about to say. Oh, Baby King just dropped the Casino album. Shit going crazy. Shit going crazy. Um, yeah. Y'all go check out that Casino album. Please go check out the Casino album. Lil Baby King just dropped. We about to go to Poet and Flacco, see what he's talking about on Lil Papa Dev. Cause he might get a little more in depth. Let's see what he's talking about though. See what, cause we're trying to figure out what
What did
actually
you were
happened.
before you began to think of us as human beings? Well, in a
I'll be the first one to say, since nobody want to say, this Lil Papa death is very suspicious. It doesn't make sense. Nothing about this makes sense whatsoever. All the details they're telling us doesn't make sense, doesn't add up to what they're claiming, which they're claiming is self-inflicted. Lil Papa was a really talented artist out of Jacksonville who moved to Atlanta once he signed with CMG. But
I'm from Jacksonville, y'all. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, and I live in Atlanta, so this is crazy.
he wasn't just like a Jacksonville drill rapper, as you would imagine, like most rappers out of Jacksonville. They're like they are involved in this like ongoing war and gang feud, so they're all doing drill music about killing each other. Lil Papa was a little different, right? Due to losing a lot of friends during that war, Lil Papa made kind of like emo music, right? He was in his feelings a lot in his music, which is why when it was announced yesterday that he had passed away and his death was self-inflicted, a lot of fans kind of just said, well, makes sense. They were even pointing to old videos from about like a week or two ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, where Lil Papa was kind of insinuating or predicting that he may be dead soon.
They don't. You'll be proud of me, LG. Woke up, read me a Bible verse, got some breakfast in my system, talked to God about it. You know what I'm saying? And he laid it on me. I got one more album, EP, mixtape, whichever one it's gonna be, I got one more. And it's over, I'm gonna find my peace.
Many interpreted him saying he's going to drop his last.
You say you're gonna go find his peace. Damn. That's crazy. You're gonna go find his peace.
Bruh. Project and then go find peace, as he's gonna go to heaven, right? He's gonna drop his last project and then die.
He's right, you know.
That's what a lot of people looking back in hindsight is interpreted that to mean. Even his bio was a little suspicious and hinted towards him being depressed. In his bio, it actually.
So it was something that had his bio in it, bro. And it was like, I don't know if y'all ever seen the Animatrix. And it was a character in the Animatrix. They jumped off of a building and was impaled by a fence. But when they was falling, their body was like, they was showing their body falling like this. That's his actual thumbnail or whatever. For one is some one of his
first we're
joints.
born, next we suffer, then we die. The end. And why I feel like a lot of people weren't really concerned with his bio is because it falls in line with what his music is. His music was deep, it was introspective, it was emo. Yo, this dude was not like the biggest rapper on earth, right? As you probably know, because when he
But
passed
he
away,
had
a lot
like,
of people didn't really know who he was or really.
but Lil Papa had fans like I been knew about Lil Papa, but Lil Papa had fans like XXX Tentacion, like they was diehard fans for Lil Papa.
And tapped in. But his music resonated with a lot of people, which is why when he passed away, you had a lot of artists reacting in like a visceral way because, yo, this dude music touched a lot of rappers.
Yeah,
he is like the true definition of your favorite rapper, because he's not mainstream or not well known to, let's say, the masses. But when he passed away, you have people who are probably a little bit more popular than him, you know, like the rapper Pluto, where she reacted on live stream horrified. Boosie even gave a tribute, right? Lil Duval gave a tribute to him.
Damn, but he from Jacksonville.
I'm not even looking at it's TikTok, bro. I'm not even looking like that. I'm not even y'all. I'm not even stunning y'all right now. Y'all lying ass. I don't play like that. What the hell? You don't play with young stuff. What time to come out? I'm finna get all these beats.
That ain't no even that. What y'all talking about? What you talking about on they beat? Like that, you know they from Duval.
On my mama, y'all come out little papa on my mama. Like I'm not even playing on my mama. Oh my God, no, serious? No, oh my God, oh my God.
I won't give a TIP Thug and Peace to Lil Papa, man. I'm my little nigga right there, you know. Always supported me, looked up to me, my nigga. Always came to Boosie bag.
Shot at that nigga too. What time being? Took TIP pop, nigga, 30 piece, nigga. Damn pop.
R.I.P. Lil Papa, everybody. R.I.P. Lil Pop. Lil Papa.
Talented ass nigga, boy. TIP pop, nigga, Duval legend, nigga. The Duval legend, nigga. Living across the world. YNs, nigga. Pop. My daughter,
Bro, hold on, bro. Like this the first chat we got in here, bro. And you a liar, bro. You're a fucking liar, bro. So that's a fucking lie.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Yeah, so you're a fucking liar. That's what you are. Yeah, y'all go read this first bullshit ass chat, bro. You're a fucking liar. You bitch. Yeah, bro, like, bro, stop playing, bro. Nigga, stop playing, bro. Like, bro, why you under my chat with that goofy ass shit, nigga? The fuck, nigga? Why you under my chat with that goofy shit? You a bitch, nigga. The fuck? You a whole hoe out here, nigga.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Goofy ass nigga. Like, bro, you a goofy ass nigga, bro.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Goofy ass nigga. Who the fuck is you, bitch? Fuck off my motherfucking chat. Corny ass nigga. Yeah, bro, we reacted to the video. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you.
Now, here's where the weird stuff begins. Okay?
Yeah, keep typing,
so when
goofy ass
nigga passed away, or when the reports came out that he passed away, it was first reported that it was an overdose. And you have people in the industry, actual rappers who would be in the know, because these people, know each other. They were even reporting that this was an overdose. YG Fatso actually knew Lil Papa too.
Are you finished or are you fucking done, bitch? You finished or you done?
There's no pill popper who don't
You got
know
some
the
more?
consequences of it. I do at least 830s per day. We all know we gonna die eventually off overusage. We just don't know when. And y'all folks crazy as hell saying bruh had too much to go out how he did, because that's what makes it worse. When you paid in full, don't nobody check on you, trying to help you kick the addiction, or even gave an F to see if you okay, because they know you got some money.
This goofy nigga still texting, bro. You're a goofy, bro. You got up under my motherfucking lie to tell lies, like, bro.
He's right,
And ain't nobody gonna believe that shit.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
Goofy ass nigga, the fuck up under my motherfucking chat, bitch.
And in their eyes, all you need is money and you okay.
But I hope one of my moderators don't come in here and see this goofy ass shit and something like, yo, your shit gonna be gone. I don't even feel like hitting the motherfucking phone and deleting your bitch ass comments, bro. I just wanna look at your goofy, stupid ass, bitch.
At all, right? It was not no overdose.
So hey, listen.
Actual story.
I ain't even say your name, goofy ass motherfucker.
Of how Lil Papa died is even more suspicious and even more confusing, and somehow, even though we have the full story, we're left with more questions than we had in the beginning of the saga. The police released details to TMZ, and the police says that Lil Papa actually shot himself after a car crash. Now, if we scroll down, we get more details from TMZ. So TMZ writes that the Hatfield chief of police, Bruce Hadley, told TMZ that Lil Papa was in a single car accident on Interstate 85 south of Hateville, which is when he called his manager.
It's right by my motherfucking house. This shit crazy. Somebody said I'm a gangster. I'm not a gangster, bro. Yeah, but Bruh, this is right by my house. Hey, they're right up the street. What?
Asked him what he should do. The car was still drivable. Now, let's just stop here for a second, okay?
Come on.
He was
bro.
in a single car crash. Now, this is a kid who has literally been around murder his entire life.
Yeah, this is a kid, yo. He 25 years old, but he technically still a kid.
He's a kid who was literally in an active gang war. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm just looking too much into it. I don't think this kid is panicking over a car crash. Like, I don't feel like this kid is panicking over maybe having to go ahead and do what, like 30 days in jail over a single car crash. Maybe he was, like driving under the influence. I just don't think that this is the type of thing that this kid is losing too much sleep over, right?
Bro, you
But
still
you
under
could
my,
probably
bro.
understand, like,
You
he
gotta
might
go,
say,
bro. You gotta
man,
go.
like, I crashed my car.
Come
What should I
on,
do now? Should I
bro.
just call the police?
You're doing too much.
Should I like drop my
You're
car
doing
off?
too
Should I
much,
leave
bro.
it
You
there? What
gotta
should I
go, bro.
do?
You gotta go, bro.
But the car was drivable.
You got to go, bro.
So he drove
You
away
got to
from
go,
the
bro.
accident
I can't.
and
I
went to his
can't.
manager, right? So
You're a
he called
liar
his manager
and you're
after
under
the
my damn
car was
video
driving.
lying on me,
The
bro.
manager told him,
Somebody tried to talk to his 9-year-old sister. Man, cut it out, bro. Like, stop that motherfucking lying and shit on me, bro. Like, bro.
Cap.
Cap, nigga. The
they
fuck is you
meet up
talking about,
in
nigga?
a nearby parking lot at the Hilton Hotel. And Hallie tells us when they meet up, Lil Papa stayed in his car as he spoke to his manager through the roll down window. Okay, now, again, so far still normal, right? You call your manager for help. What should I do? Should I just call the police? Should I leave the car here? You call them. What should I do? Now, if it's a single car accident and you were able to drive off and there's no reports of anybody else being hurt, there's no reports of too much damage happening. Apparently he hit his car up against the wall or something. His car is damaged. Right? Like, he's not dealing with like a vehicular homicide here or something, okay? This is just a single car accident. His car a little bit damaged, but it's still drivable. He could have drove home, for God's sakes, right? Or left his car with his manager. Now, while they're having a conversation, now the manager apparently doesn't tell the police what the conversation was about. Now, we are told it's unclear what they discussed. It's unclear because the manager never told the police what they discussed. But at some point, the police says the rapper pulled a handgun, put it to his head, and pulled the trigger, shooting himself dead. Hallie tells us an off-duty officer who was working at the hotel called 911. Lil Papa was rushed to Grady Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Nothing was left.
That's when my daughter was born. Legend.
Here's why I think it's suspicious. First off, okay, let's look at the series. Let's play the series of events back again, okay? He was driving his car, got into a single car crash. This kid who's been dealing with murders and felonies his entire life panicked over a single car crash accident. Okay, cool. But at that point, he's in the clear. He's not panicking. He left the accident. Is drivable. Nobody else was hit. He's in the clear. Like, he has nothing to worry about at this point at all. So how exactly do somebody go from? Because if he wanted to do that to himself, he could have got it done at a single car crash where nobody was there. If his goal was to do that to himself, he wouldn't wait to do it at a packed parking lot in front of like the manager and other people. No, he would have done it at the car accident. He would have done it at his home. So the fact that he left and went to his manager shows that his intent was never that. His intent was to actually get help and figure out what to do with the car. But then they're having a conversation, like the window is rolled down. They're having a conversation. Now, even him never hopping out the car to me is a little bit unnatural, right? Because if he calls for help because of the car, you would think she would hop in the car or like he would hop out and they'll start having a conversation. But nonetheless, cool. The manager apparently doesn't tell the police what the conversation was about. From my perspective, I'll be real, bro. I don't even think he did it to himself, man.
This do sound kind of like the way he putting it. Like I don't know, I wasn't there. I'm in Atlanta, but I was not there when this man was unalive, so I don't know what happened. But the way he putting it, mm, mm. And the words of Chicago, I don't think he putting 100 on 10, my nigga.
Hey, yo, check it out. You know who it is, man. It's the one on Mr. Gangsta Grills himself, DJ The Fuck Drama, a.k.a. Mr. Thanksgiving. Big shout out to my big homie doing this thing, DJ Morrison. I see you over here holding it down. Holla at me sometime, man. Let me get some of them exclusives you got. Pay attention, you bastards.
Yeah, I think some shit going on, but like I don't know, bro. See this gonna be a whole nother can of worms open as far as conspiracy, thinking that somebody else has something to do with this and all that. This is just another whole can of worms open with this man passing away, bro. Like,
If I had to guess what I think happened, I think somebody shot him. Because it doesn't make sense. Like, what do you mean he waited until he got to a hotel parking lot to do it? Yo, this man said, as soon as I drop my first project, his next project ain't dropped yet. So even the timeline of, hey, he said he was gonna do it. His project ain't dropped yet. Nor was it completed from my perspective or from what I know. I think somebody shot him, bro. I think somebody shot him and they framed him, to be honest, bro. Now, there's cameras. I'm sure there's cameras. I'm sure there's something here that's probably going to show the full story. But this story just doesn't make sense. And right now, the only person who knows or can provide context is the manager. The manager knows what that conversation was about. But the police is saying they're unclear what the conversation was about. They have no idea. Why would the police have no idea what the conversation is about? Right? If the manager spoke to the police, then why would the police not know what's going on? Why would the police not know the conversation? What excuse did they use to tell the police the conversation? I think that conversation is old. I think we need to know what that conversation is. Because this story of, he was involved in a single car crash, he got to the hotel parking lot for help from the manager, and then while having a routine conversation, he pulled out a gun and offed himself. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I ain't hear about all this. Like, damn, I ain't know about all that right there. Like, so they say he got in an accident, left the accident, went to the hotel, and then offed himself. Like, yeah, something ain't right about that, bro. The story just don't sound. It don't sound right
at all. I need to know the exact truth because this ain't making sense at all. Y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think? Does this make sense to you guys? Because it doesn't make sense to me at all, man. Does it? Let me know.
Y'all check out Poetic Flacco. So we got Chid that got just dropped some shit. Let's see what Chid talking about with 50. Exposes Jim Jones. Let's see what he talking about. Check out Chid Smooth, y'all. That's what we reacting to right now.
Fast-paced apps, endless notifications, constant pressure. It's
YouTube, chicks. Get ready. I find, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh, nah, this is all bad, you guys. Oh boy, here we go. Just like I told you guys in yesterday's video, after Jim Jones and Let's Rap About It podcast talked about the Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder incidents with Ja Rule, I told you guys 50 Cent was going to have a response back. Now, I thought it was some memes. I didn't think it was going to be a whole eviction. That's right, you guys. Unfortunately, looks like Jim Jones is getting evicted from his podcast building. Now, we know Jim Jones and the owner of the building have not been getting along for the last couple of months, all because they were having issues with his rent. Y'all remember when 50 Cent was making jokes about buying the building that he records in? I really think 50 Cent actually purchased the building. Just like he's been dropping exclusive videos on
Hey, bro, 50 is 50 is a month. Man, 50 is. I don't know what to say, bro. 50 one of them ones, bro. He one of those guys. I would never want to go on the back and forth with 50 Cent, bro. I'd rather go on the back and forth with motherfucking Dave Chappelle before I go through one. I'd rather go through a back and forth with goddamn Cat Williams before I fuck around with 50, bro.
Jim Jones the last couple of months. 50 Cent has officially dropped a bomb.
What was you talking about?
You cut the lights on. Remember before you heard this? You cut the lights on.
Jim Jones breaking in his own studio. Because he ain't pay the rent.
Yeah, I'm good.
He trying to kick the door in.
Yo, it's mine. All right.
Look, yeah, I heard him. Look, he was trying to kick the door in. Lady said, what's going on? Yeah, he broke the door in. He kicked the door in. He ain't pay the rent. They locked the door, but he kicked the door in.
As you guys can see, Jim Jones was kicking the doors in, trying to get in some way, somehow. And as you guys heard, one of Jim Jones' man said, yo, they cut the lights off. Now, 50 also posted this eviction notice that was in front of the building. As you guys can see here, it says to IFC Management, LLC, Joseph Jones, and it says, take notice as follows. The tenant was served with a 15-day notice of default, dated January 5th, 2026, which expired on January 22nd, 2026, and a 5-day notice of termination, dated February 10th, 2026, which expired February 17th, 2026. That tenant's tenancy at the premises has been terminated. Yep.
So, February 17th, today is what, the 19th? Today the 19th. Yeah, the day the damn 20th. Shit. Boy, the month flying by, boy, that shit going fast.
That pursuant to landlord's right under the lease, including paragraph 17 of the lease, and as set forth in the termination notice, landlord has elected to re-enter and take possession of the premises and has peaceably recovered possession of the premises. That tenant may make arrangements with landlord to coordinate the retrieval of tenant's property from the premises, aka come get your podcast microphones, your podcast couch, your podcast pictures out of my building. That should tenant attempt to enter the premises.
Damn. I thought Jim Jones were gonna go harder than that, but I thought they were gonna be on some other shit, but
change the luck.
Hey, them niggas might be in the motherfucking pod doing the goddamn pod. They might take that shit to Rucker Pod.
Or seek to retrieve his property or cause any third party to do so without the landlord's express permission, landlord reserves the right to prosecute the same as a trespass and pursue all other available remedies. Oh man, this is very tough for Jim Jones, especially because now you gotta go find a new podcast space last minute. This whole rent situation with his landlord has been just odd. He's never addressed it on the podcast. He doesn't talk about it in any interviews, but now with this eviction notice out there, you're going to have to address this. I'm not sure if trying to kick the doors in was a good idea, but that's how Jim wanted to handle it. Now, 50 said sarcastically in the caption, damn, bro, this wouldn't happen if we was friends. Wanna be friends? I don't know. Let's rap about it. At this point, and I'm not even trying to make a joke, these guys could easily go podcast at Academic Studio. DJ Academics has offered Jim Jones his podcast space, and if I'm Jim Jones looking at this whole situation, I might gotta take him.
I wouldn't go podcast at DJ Academic shit. DJ Academic's already done been talking shit about you, bro. Nah, we ain't going to DJ Academic.
Up on that offer. For some reason, you guys, I refuse to believe that the rent was the only issue here. The man was doing renovations to the building. He was adding a lot of stuff to it. So I don't think he would do that to a space he's not able to afford. Listen, man, you guys get in the comments below.
What's poppin'? What's poppin', OG?
Dropping...
OG, what's poppin', man? Man, hey, bro, I appreciate you, man. Every time you come through here, man, ain't nothing but love, man. Put your hand together for OG, bro. Every time the man come through here, ain't nothing but love, bro. Ain't nothing but love. Like, this somebody I actually want to meet in person. Like, I want to meet you in real life, bitch. Like, real talk.
Jim Jones question now. And how do you guys think he should handle this eviction? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
Who do you call if you on a plane?
You been writing, and how's everything doing with the surgery?
Depends on.
And you running the niggas and it turns into a pillow fight. Who do you call when?
That's a good question.
Who do you call if you running some of your opposition, your ops, on a plane? How do you handle it?
You can't call nobody on the plane
until something happens.
No, but the plane didn't take off. Like, how do you handle it?
Oh, it's not in the air?
It's not in the air.
The charges could be a little less if it's not in the air.
Charges could be a little less.
Like, to me, I'm like, bro, if like this what I'm saying. If you fight in an airplane, you might well go to the police station and fight. I'm just saying, I'm being honest 100%. If you fight in an airplane, you might well go to the police station and fight right before they take you to jail. Fight right there. Get it on, and then let them lock you up. Because if you fight in an airplane, bro, you got some charges.
I'm just weighing different situations and things like that. You know what I mean?
Like
no, that's a federal charge.
That's a federal charge.
On that plane, or if it's in the air or if you're on the ground.
I don't know.
No, not necessarily.
He didn't have to fight at the.
You wasn't on the plane.
You wasn't on the plane. It was the airport, though, right?
Airport.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Is it the same thing?
It may not be. They might have
airport.
It might be something different. It might be something different.
Once you get on that plane,
I really don't know. I looked it up. It says that fighting on a plane is a federal charge, but is that fighting on a plane when it's in the air?
But let's check it out.
I've been banned from that same airline for not.
It's fighting on the plane and fighting in the airport, two different things.
Nah, I ain't no gangster, bro, but I am a player. I'm a player, bro. I'm a player from the Himalayas. Hey, I'm a player.
Or does it mean? Or is it different when you?
I think you can get it over in the airport and you good.
I mean, I've been kicked off of flights, but I wasn't fighting.
So is your ops worth $27,000 to crash out on?
Yeah. So what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up?
You just gotta do something. At least.
What's up, y'all? Lad crazy. It's a hashtag. Take off the glasses. You're inside a building. Okay. All right. Like, hold on, bro. Like.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Wait. So you
are you, nigga?
And then it could be a state.
Hey, y'all go check out that Baby Keem album, nigga. We about to play a commercial and then for the Baby Keem. Right after this over, we gonna play a commercial with the scissor shit, the TDE, everything like that. But you know.
Right, then you can get with
Casino just came out tonight, y'all. I was in the listening. I was in the listening party. I was in the listening party on Baby Keem's channel, dog. Like,
that's the thing. That's the key.
Nah, it's not a physical, but
you really
y'all go check out that Casino album, dog. Go check out that Casino album.
Pillow fight seems like it's legal. Pillow an assault? Pillow fight not legal? Is that an assault charge if you get with?
Oh, y'all check out. Hey, Baby Keem got the documentaries too. He got like 3 documentaries. He dropped one like earlier today. Well, yesterday. I didn't get to see the last one. I seen the one before I heard the one before the last one, and then boom, he got a first one. It said, who is grown with Bart as a profile? Oh, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, these niggas, you know how these niggas do, man. These niggas some goofies, bro. Like, these niggas some goofies, bro. Like, I got a cartoon profile, but I actually created it. Like, I actually did my shit myself. Like I went to school for art, so like, yeah, these niggas are goofy, bro. Like, it said me, jackass. Oh shit! Oh, we got we got action. We got action.
I don't think that's a real. I don't know. Shit, if you hit a nigga with water,
If you throw a pillow at a random like old white lady in first class, that might be assault.
Nah, you hit anybody white, you get assault.
Hey, they said that your boy with the Bart shit. They said that his school bus was so small it looked like a Tesla. It looked like a Tesla when he was going to school. He had an orange Tesla to come pick him up to go to school. Hey, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like, bro, you asked for it, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, you came in my chat, bro. I wasn't fucking with you, bro. I was trying to be, you know, but hey, it is what it is, bro. Like,
that shit was the softest pillow in America. If you they gonna roll on the ground.
Hey, stop playing with me out here. Hey, brother, stop playing with me before I turn your bitch ass into a song, nigga. I'm gonna turn you into a song. That's what I'm gonna do. What your name is? I'm gonna turn your bitch ass into a song, bitch. Stop playing with me, bro.
Airplane got you? Who?
I'm gonna do you like Kendrick did Drake, nigga. Stop playing with me. I'm gonna do you just like how Kendrick did Drake. You see that there? You see that there, boy? I'm gonna do him just like that right there. Stop playing with me, bitch. Goofy ass nigga, stop playing with me out here, bitch.
The red jacket. They used to have the red jackets back in the day. What? They used to come on the plane with the red jackets like, yo, we
It says touched by Krusty. What?
Got that brilliant podcast idea stuck in your head?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We're gonna play the this one right here, but give me a second, y'all. Hold on. Oh, Krusty the Clown. Oh, okay. I got you. Just say I'm not doing shit. Okay, I'm not doing shit. But guess what? Hey, bro, you're funny, bro. Like, all I do is laugh at you, bro. Like, man, hey, we gonna play a commercial. We gonna have a commercial break because we gotta laugh right quick. Like. Oh my God. Oh, look at that. Hey, bro, you got me about to fall out the gaming chair, man. Yeah, man. Oh, man. Hey, grown ass nigga, hold on. Black crabs in drawers, jackass. What? hold on. I'm gonna cut it down. I'm gonna cut it down. We still got it going, but yeah, I'm sure you're a child. You gotta be a kid, bro. I'm gonna get you up out the chat, bro. I'm gonna get you up out the chat. Greetings from Scotland, man. Greetings from Scotland, my brother, my brother. Yeah, we'll play the commercial on these niggas, man. Like, stop playing on me out here, bro. We play the commercial. Goofy ass niggas. Get your goofy ass down, bitch. Stop playing on me out here, bro. Yeah, man, we play a commercial on y'all bitch nigga. Like, stop playing me out here, bro. Like, nigga, you a goofy, you a whole goofy nigga. I'll play a goddamn commercial for TDE, nigga. Man, stop playing me out here, bro. Like, these niggas some goofies, bro. Bart is funny? Somebody said Bart is funny, man. Bart is... Stop playing with me, jackass. Bro, who says you gotta be a white man, bro? You have to be a white man. Like, bro, who out here calling people jackasses? Like, bro, like, you gotta be white. You gotta be white. You're a white man. You're a white man. Like, what? Yeah, go holler at your sister, bro. Like, don't come fuck with me, bro. Like, what Lisa at? Go fuck with Lisa, nigga. Like, go fuck with what's his name? Nelson. The little motherfucker with the big nose. He had a big old Nelson. I think it was Nelson. It said, I don't gotta try hard around your mama drop. This a kid, y'all. They can't even, they can't even spell, bro. This a kid, bro. You can't even spell, bro. Like, look, if you a kid and you want to get your reps up and you want to be a good troll, learn how to spell first, bro. Learn how to spell it, dog. Like, yeah, it's something called the English language. Like, we got some shit called a Dewey Decimal System. The Dewey Decimal System. If you old school, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Only old school niggas know what the Dewey Decimal System is. The Dewey Decimal System. Only old school niggas know what I'm talking about. That's on God, bro. Like, if you ask a millennial right now, nigga, a millennial, what is the Dewey Decimal System? They don't know. You gotta be old to live, bro. You gotta get old to live. Y'all laughing at the beard, y'all laughing at the white shit, but you gotta get old to live, baby. Yeah, show your face, nigga. What you look like out here. I got a cartoon on my shit, but nigga, my face is on my channel, so my face is Bart. Man, cut it out, bro. Cut it out. You probably look like, hey, that nigga probably look like Pappy Mason, like. Oh, Pappy Mason looking at that nigga. That nigga look like That nigga look like the nigga that was in Ghetto Quran. Look at that. Stop playing me out here, boy. I get on your ass, boy. I'ma get on your ass, nigga. Stop playing me out here, boy. I turn your bitch ass into a song, bitch. What you think you playing with out here, boy? Nigga, this shit real, nigga. This shit get real in the field. Look at that, nigga. Stop playing me out here, boy. Somebody said they trying to see. Oh, goddamn. Hey, hold on. Who is that? Who is that? I can barely see that shit, bro. Like, I'm on my phone, y'all. Resputo. Hold on. Esputo? Something like that. Bruh, that Esputo nigga, hey. That. Hey, bruh. That's crazy, bro. Hey, the dude with the orange shit. Y'all go look at that shit. That right there, bro, that fucked you up. I don't even know your damn name, but that shit was funny as hell, bro. Like, that nigga said, I want to see your face like a bust. Hey, bro, you can't make this shit up, bro. Hey, bro, you can't make this shit up, bro. This shit. Hey, bro, I want to go crawl in a hole right now and die, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That nigga, hey, bro, that's one of the hardest comebacks I ever seen, bro. Hold on, hold on, bro, hold on. I gotta screenshot that. That right there was funny, bro. Oh man, bro. But y'all funny as fuck in this chat, boy. Y'all niggas just. Ooh. Oh my God. All right, y'all, let's get serious, man. We had a whole video going, bro. This shit crazy. Damn. Hey, bro, we gotta play the commercial one more time, bro. We gotta play the commercial one more time, bro. Like. Hey, you say he Indian. Now, I ain't gonna lie. You an Indian giver, because we gonna give this shit back to you. You an Indian giver. Ever seen Friday? Man, cut it out, bro. Watch out, bro. Watch out, bro. Nigga asked me if I ever seen Friday. Nigga, I went to go see that shit when it came out in the movies as a kid, bro. Like, stop. Stop it, bro. Cut it out, bro. Damn. But that shit was funny as hell, bro. Like, bro, y'all funny as hell in this chat, though. Somebody said they work at a call center. Yeah, but you sound like you on that goddamn, like, you be on that bullshit. Like, oh, you at a call center? Nigga, you are like, I would like to talk to you about something. I need to know, do you have social security number? Social Security number, look at that. I know they got a body, got a quarter of the murder, look at that. Goddamn. That motherfucker on some shit like he got a dot on his head. Like got a dot right here. If you scratch that bitch off, you might get a gas station or you might get a hotel, my nigga. I ain't lying, nigga. I ain't lying, bro. You got a red dot on your head. If you scratch that motherfucker off, you might get a hotel or a motherfucking gas station. I'm not playing with you all looking ass nigga. Stop playing with me, bro. Oh, bro, you gonna make me goddamn play the you gonna make me play the
Rahim, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, Irrahman Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyakana A'budu wa Iyakana Nasta'in, Ihdina Siratal Mustaqim, Siratal.
This nigga said he's scamming grandmas and grandpas all day, bro. Like, bro, you gotta be stopped. You gotta be stopped, bro. Like, don't do it, bro. Like, you might have to get up out of my motherfucking chat, bro. Like, on God. Yeah, you gotta get up out of my chat for that, bro. If you scamming folks, yeah, you got to go, bro. You definitely got to go for that. Yeah, now y'all seen that shit? That motherfucker say he from India. Y'all seen the shit. The motherfucker said he was from India and he's scamming grandmas and grandpas, bro. Like, man, cut it out, bro. You can't be on my motherfucking channel with that goofy ass shit, nigga. The fuck? Stop playing with me out here, bro. Goofy ass nigga, bro. Nigga say he's scamming grandpas and grandmas all day.
YouTube, chicks.
What the fuck y'all doing this shit at, bro? Hold on. We gonna look at Poetic Flacco, y'all, the tenderism shit. Well, not the tenderism shit, Mr. Tenderism, and it's an update. So we're gonna look at this Poetic Flacco. Y'all check out Poetic Flacco channel. That's what we're reacting to.
Are you a low-skilled worker looking to immigrate to Canada? Look no further. This video will discuss the top 5 Canadian immigration programs specific.
Yeah, cut it out, bro. Yeah, cut it out, bro. Cut it out, bro. All that coming in the chat with that goofy shit, bro. Like, bro, these niggas be weird, bro. Like, these niggas be weird, man. I'm finna play the goddamn commercial one more motherfucking time. I just shit like, you know, just being real with you, bro. Like, you know, you can't have people in your circle that are toxic and people that do things that will not make your future go forward. You see what I'm saying? Like, your future is your future. You can't surround yourself with some bullshit and think you're gonna go to the top and things are gonna work great. You gotta surround yourself with solid fucking people, bro. And that's all it is, bro. Like, I'm actually talking to myself, but I'm just saying, like, I'm talking to you, but I'm just saying I'm talking to myself too. Surround yourself with solid fucking people that will help you get to the next fucking level, bro. Don't never put yourself around some bullshit because you scamming old people, nigga. Get the fuck out of my chat, bro. The fuck? Fuck you got going on, bro? Fuck out the chat, nigga. And he proud of that shit, like. That's why you tell, like, I don't know, he might be like a little young motherfucker, but boy, get your bitch ass out my motherfucking chat, nigga. Oh, we got somebody from Manchester here. What's up? We got Manchester here. What's up? Hey. That shit hard, bro. Like, yeah, that's one of my favorite little joints. Like, I used to sell them these type CDs back in the day when it'll be like a rap song, but there I had the jazz players playing the rap part and all that. Like, I used to sell them type CDs back in the day, man. Like, that shit nostalgic. That shit, it take me back to a place where I used to actually come from. I used to be, bro. Like, I've been doing this shit, man. Been doing this shit, bro. Manchester, what up, Manchester? Trying to play that bit one more time. Play that bit one more time, one more. It said, hold on. Hold on, y'all. It said, hold on. And that's crazy because, like, this sound like some Tupac type music. Like, and it's crazy, bro. It sounds like some shit that Pop would ride on. But do I think Tupac is still alive? Unfortunately, no. I don't think Tupac is still alive. But if I ain't gonna lie, if Tupac is still alive, bro, I ain't even gonna say hell lie to you, bro. That'll be one of the biggest shits. But let's just say Tupac come out tomorrow, man. God bless you too, bro. Let's just say Tupac come out tomorrow, man. Like, hey, I'm Tupac. I never died. I survived my injuries. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, damn! I'll be looking like, what the? Hold on. You gotta slow down, bro. You gotta slow the fuck down. Like, it says, am I Christian? Yeah, I'm Christian. I'm Christian. I cuss, I smoke, I drink, but I'm still a Christian. And I still love God. Jesus Christ is my Savior. It said, no one talk about when his mom's funeral was, and that's when we would have see him. You know, his mama died. I used to stay with his mama. Used to like, well, not at the actual where she lived at, but I stayed near Stone Mountain, Georgia, in Atlanta, Georgia. Look it up, bro. If you don't believe me, bro. His mama lived in Stone Mountain, Georgia. I lived in Stone Mountain, bro. Like, you did, like, they look up Stone Mountain in Georgia, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, you know, you know, people, they call a lot of parts of Atlanta, but it ain't Atlanta. It says, amen, God is king. Yes, God is king. Do I pray? I pray every day. The first day, before I wake up and brush my teeth, I talk to God. Before I wake up, I mean, not before I wake up, but when I wake up. That's what I was saying. Like, I said before I wake up. But when I wake up, before I brush my teeth, before I do anything, I don't let my mind get ahead of me. Like, I talk to God first, because God is basically going to lead me and steer me in the right direction. And, like, he's not going to let me, I mean, even if it looked like a misstep, God going to still sway me around and put me in the right direction. So that's, to me, it is what it is. Like, hey, it is what it is, bro. Like, yeah, God gonna put me in the right, you know, in the right path. Like, you know, that's that. It just is what it is, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so I can chill. Like, I can put the shades on in the house late at night. And hey, I wear my sunglasses at night, y'all. I wear my sunglasses at night, so you know, God put me in a position where I can wear my sunglasses at night. I can chill. I ain't bothering nobody. I'm inside my house. I'm talking to these guys. Hey, yeah, I rap. You want to hear some Christian rap? I got Christian rap. If you want to hear Christian rap, put the one in the chat. I got you. I'm talking about I got you. Hey, we'll rip tonight. We'll rip. Put a one in the chat. I hit you with a Christian rap right quick. Hold on. Let me get some Christian rap going. So I got that one song I did, y'all. Yeah, I got that one song I did, y'all. Like, okay, so I don't know if y'all know about the story, but the story is I did a song called Old Time Religion. And then I was going to go look my song up, and I seen Dolly Parton had a song named Old Time Religion. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Like, but yeah, I got a song called Old Time Religion, bro. Like, check it out. Hold on. I'm about to play that bit right now. Boom. Get that bit rocking. Old time religion. I can't play it that loud, though. To be stressing, waiting for God's blessings to shine on me. If it wasn't for him, see, I don't know where I would be. Hard for me to see, baby, the end of the road. But faith in God protects my rebelling soul. Forget this word, I'm ready to walk these streets of gold. Black people unite so we can make it as a whole. Money and power makes the world go around. But when the Savior come back, where will you be found? Heaven and hell is a soul place to dwell. Get your mind right before the trying time ends. He'll forgive your sin for the time to get in. If not, he gon' tell you he don't even know you again. Check yourself for a holy presence. People realize that God is the essence, and he just be blessed. And it's like this ain't that old time religion. 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 Old time religion. This ain't that old time religion. This ain't that old time religion. This ain't that old time religion. Invisible things in creation of world. 7 days take a Selah and rest your nerve. Yeah, cut to the chase and don't feed the urge. Cause wilderness sacrifice become a spiritual splurge. Going deeper in him, incorporate yourself. Because demons out there to damage spiritual health. Receiving the Holy Ghost is worth more than wealth. And with the power of the Lord, I'm feeling more than self. It's like, oh yeah, this ain't that old time religion. 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 Y'all like that shit? Y'all like that? Cool? Straight? Yeah, we stepping on the devil tail out this bitch, brethren. Stepping on the devil tail out that bitch, brethren. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to do something like a positive song, like Christian music, you know. Let them hear. I could do it on every side, but yeah. I know y'all keep thinking why I keep playing that song. That song is like the channel song. That's our the freestyle fanaticz podcast. That's our little joint. That's our theme song. Hey, y'all go listen to the Baby Keem album. Baby Keem just came out tonight, Casino. Y'all go check the docs out. All of that. Y'all go check Baby Keem out though. Yeah, Baby Keem came out tonight, y'all. So everybody check Baby Keem out. That my nigga. That my nigga. All right, let's see what the hell we got going on here. Mr. Tenderism.
I knew something nefarious was going on. I didn't know these folks was this cutthroat. Destination Smokehouse just did the OG Walter Johnson, aka Mr. Tenderism. Absolutely filthy. We'll get back to the video shortly, but I want to let you guys know this video is being sponsored by Kalshi. Kalshi is an app where you can make money predicting current events. I put money on what the weather is gonna be every day on Kalshi. I check the weather app when I wake up, and really all.
Hey, what you mean by that last text, Lee? I'm trying to figure out. It says, when broke the yoke of Christ, life rope, I thought lost scope. You talking about rapping? Oh, I mean, you could be a positive rapper, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta be, King Von and all these, like, you ain't gotta do all that, bro. Like, you could still have good rap and still want to do something positive with it. But just to be honest with you, like, bro, like, I do positive rap, but it's like positive rap don't get the um coverage. Like if you like a D1 or something like D1, D1 like get a lot of good coverage. And I ain't gonna lie, D1 is a great artist. I love his music. Positive, like 100% positive. I love that shit. Y'all check out D1 though. Y'all check out D1.
All I do is I look at what the highest temperature is going to be for the day. Then I go on Kalshi and place a prediction on what I think the highest temperature is going to be for the day. I would say probably 7 out of 10 times my weather prediction hits. Sometimes it doesn't hit. But if you want to get paid by predicting weather on a daily basis, you can do so on Kalshi by clicking the link in my description and downloading the app and using code FLACO to get $10 on your first deposit. People have been calling out the red flags with Mr. Terrorism's partnership with Destination Smokehouse from day one. But I don't think anybody could have predicted how foul, how filthy, how dirty.
Yeah, he got some. He's a 100% positive rapper. Like ain't no killing, ain't no. Yeah, it's all positive, and I fucks with him. And the shit hard too. He hard now. Phase 1 as well. I ain't know about Phase 1. But we got a little ain't no little rapper. He a rapper named Mike Smith. Y'all need to check out Mike Smith. Mike Smith got some good shit. Even his little daughter, I think his little daughter name, damn, I forget what her name is. Yellow something. I forget her little name, but I fucks with her. It said Dr. York adopted son. Which one? D1? Oh no, so you saying Phase 1. Phase 1 is Dr. York adopted son? Damn. Y'all know Dr. York had sons work on Biggie shit, nigga, like back in the day, like Jacob York. Y'all gotta look up Jacob York. Jacob York produced a lot of Biggie shit. Y'all look it up. Y'all don't believe me. Look that shit up. I know, but I used to stay with the New Wabians. Man. I was living with the New Wabians when they call them Pops. When Pops got locked up. Yeah, he got locked up for some wild shit, bro. Like he got locked up for some. Yeah, it was some. Yeah, we don't even want to talk about that on this line, but yeah. Yeah, Tamaray. I know about Tamaray. I know about all that shit, bro. Come on, man. I've been doing this shit, bro. I've been doing this shit 30 years ago, bro. I've been know about Tamaray, all that shit. I'm talking about the Book of the Dead, all that shit. But I got that shit in my raps, about the Book of the Dead and all that. But I've been doing this shit, man. I've been doing this shit for a long time, bro. Yeah, I know about that shit. The man from the planet Ritz, like Ritz crackers. The man from the planet Ritz. I know about all that shit. See, I'm talking to somebody right now that really know what the fuck I like. We can talk about Yaku, the big head scientist. We can talk about all kind of shit right now. Like we can talk about Admiral Byrd. We can talk about the ice walls out there in Alaska. All this shit, bro. We can talk about anything right now. Like this is what we do, bro. Like I know this shit, bro. Like y'all think he just a producer. He just do music. Nah, bro. I know a whole lot more than I know, bro. I just look like this, bro. I just look like this and do music. That's it. Yeah, I've been doing this shit, man. I've been doing this shit for a long time, bro. I know about this shit. The first time I learned about Malachi York, I was in college. It was Mobb Deep. It was a whole bunch of artists. But Mobb Deep was sitting in when we was in there with them, sitting in there with them, and they left a book on the table. When they left the book, me and my homeboy, we picked the book up. And it was like Malachi Z.D. York, this and that. So we started reading the little book and shit like that, and they were like, what the fuck? Like, bro, like the information is how can I say it's overwhelming because you won't believe it in the beginning. Like you'll be like, man, what? Like what the fuck is this? That's how we was. We was like, bro, what the fuck? What is this, bro? What is this? And that's what they took us down a rabbit hole, bro. Like rabbit hole went real deep, bro. Rabbit hole went super deep. Super duper duper deep, dog. Like rabbit hole went deeper than we thought it was gonna go. The rabbit hole went deep, but yeah, man, I had to when he got locked up, it was just like it kind of killed everything. Like it was almost like you know about Brother Polite? Tell me if you know about Brother Polite. Brother Polite, Brother Polite is supposed to be like one of his so-called sons or whatever. Not his real. I don't think it's his real son, but it was like somebody that he took in. Let me see. Hold on, bro. But listen, bro. Listen. The way they call this is what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know if this is factual or actual, but the way they called Malachi was this is how they called Malachi. Malachi got down, they say he was messing with some underages. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But listen. So yeah, I'm seeing your polite conversation. But okay, so boom. The way they called Malachi was like, so if like just say you got a disease or whatever, and you give it to somebody else, it's a certain strand. They're like the DNA and all this other stuff like that. So that's how they saying that they caught Malachi York up and gave him over 100 and some years in prison, and he basically underground right now. He in Colorado, like he's in the supermax prison. Like he'll never be able to get out. Yeah, they gave that nigga like 100 and some years, bro. Like that shit was, ooh. I can only imagine a motherfucker tell me I got 100 years. Like, bro, I might have just killed myself because I know I ain't gonna live for 100 years. Like, yeah, polite, goddamn. You know, polite, bro. I fuck with like Saran Sue and Seti. I fuck with all of them now. Saran Sue and Seti. I fuck with I used to fuck with Pharaoh, but Pharaoh started coming with young Pharaoh, but he started coming with some bullshit. I was just like, nah, I can't rock with it.
Terrorism. So the main issue a lot of people had from day one was when they figured out that the only reason why anybody was coming to the Destination Smokehouse and was coming to the restaurant was because of Mr. Terrorism, right? In his viral videos. So
yeah, you got
people found out that he
137 years, bro. That mean, bro, you did that shit, bro. Like them folk, they got the, and then even in court, bro, he said it himself. He said it. He said, I'm guilty. That's what he said. Like, we can pull it up. I'll find the damn shit right now and pull it up.
People were upset. People took to social media, damn near looking to kick.
It was basically, bro, he was trying to build an infrastructure, and the infrastructure wasn't what the okay, so listen, the infrastructure wasn't what they wanted for a black man, and I think it's what Putnam, it's called Putnam County. It's in Georgia, like shit like they out there in Eaton, Georgia, but I think it's Putnam County, Eaton, Georgia. Yeah, they didn't like kindly of a black man building pyramids and having all these people stand out there. They ain't like that type of shit. They ain't like that, bro. That's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it is what it is. I don't like sometimes I don't know what to tell these folks. Like, it is what it is. Like, what else can we say after that? You a hater and what? Okay. I say that for men, females, whatever. Hey, you a hater and what? Like, what? Niggas on some goofy shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was just like, but it was certain shit that I heard the man saying while I was, while I was living with them. I was like, nah, I can't even. Cause like the stuff he was saying about Jesus and God and all that, I ain't like that. Like that was some weird shit to me. Cause just to be honest with you, if you raised in the church, you raised as a Christian, stuff like that, then you come into information like that, you're looking like, what? Like, you know, you kind of flabbergasted by the information because it's what the fuck what is this?
Cancel and boycott.
As your business expands globally, so
Destination Smokehouse.
Finding out that that tendernism destination was not Black owned was not on my bingo card in 2025. Especially people that talk about, well, me, as somebody that talks about generational trauma and reparations. For everybody saying, I don't see the problem with it. The fact that this man was able to grow a business is exactly what slaves did in this country. We picked cotton, we made
This shit almost like the Jack Daniels story. Jack Daniels was a slave that came up with the recipe to make Jack Daniels liquor. And the white man actually took the patent for the liquor, made the patent, and was able to get all the money off of it.
we made the US billions, and then they gave us our freedom, and now we're still fighting for reparations in 2025, while every other nationality that has ever been wronged in this country has pretty much received some type of reparation.
Y'all owe her an apology. I ain't forget. I know who you are in the comments. I'm gonna go back to the original video. You owe her an apology, bruh. Because we called her, well, I'm telling on myself now, man. All right, but y'all called her crazy. A lot of y'all in my comment section say, man, bro, stop trying to ruin a good thing for the old man. Go get a job. Because a lot of us fell for the PR interview they did. During this PR interview, to get the public off their back, they used a whole lot of tricky words to manipulate us into thinking that they weren't exploiting Walter, that Mr. Tenderism, aka Walter, was actually an owner, but they didn't just outright say he's an owner. And that's how...
Damn. So he helped them get all the success that they got. And as a black man, an older black man, seasoned, they tricked him. They let him know how much money they was getting off of everything, and basically just used him as like a Ronald McDonald, like for McDonald's. Like you put the man out there like a clown.
I
Dog.
knew they were using tricky language to manipulate, because if he was an owner, you would just say he's an owner.
To offer a tip to a business owner was crazy. That was the other thing too, is like he really thinks Walt is like this helpless guy who needs his help. How are you gonna tip a business owner? Tip the whole staff.
That's the first time he referenced Walter as an owner. But when they asked him directly, is Walter an owner, watch how they ducked up goose it. Watch how they try to use tricky language to get around it.
People want to know, like, Walt, you're doing so much to help this brand, do Walter have, ownership or equity in
That's Willis D right there,
Smokehouse?
Willis D.
Is that something that you can share?
Everybody's business ain't nobody's business. But this is how I put it, and I'm telling you that. It's my business, it's whatever, it's Nick's business. That sharing your business, all this here, we just have destination one in the nation. We don't want to, I can't get off sharing personal, how much money or this and that. I'm letting, okay, we cut this through the chase. He's not taking advantage of me. We're going to be here until the end.
And as far as ownership goes, as much as I'll say, because I'm gonna respect Walt's privacy, Walt is definitely a part of this business. He is not an employee. I would be safe to say that the finances that we have both been able to increase into our bank account since we've been here has been something great for both of us.
Whatever they selling, the OG was buying it, bruh. They sold the OG the dream so cold. The OG was telling us that we start in trouble, that we drama queens, that we gotta stop with the narratives. and he was riding with them 100%.
I remember just like these the same two people on this podcast right now. It's the same two people. Know something about destination. But see, the media just get off and run with the negative stuff, and I tell them all the time, don't be feeding into that negativity, because it ain't like just somebody trying to push divine car.
We didn't know the truth until today, but when this first dropped, a lot of people began to speculate. Because shortly after this interview, the trademark applications got released, and we got to see and witness, hold on, Destination Smokehouse applied for the terrorism trademark owned by the OG Walter. But they applied for trademark under a different name, so we wouldn't know it was them applying. That's when it all kind of hit. Oh, hold on. They told Walter, you know, like he's owner or he has like an ownership stake in Destination Smokehouse.
Hold on.
So
I ain't no liar. I never been to Tamaray. But my homeboys, when I was living with them, they used to go to Tamaray all the time. They used to try to get me to go. I never went to Tamaray. But yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Eaton, Georgia, Tamaray. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's where they locked them up at, all that. Like, I know about it. Like, I ain't got no reason to lie, bro. Like, the shit that I'm telling you, niggas that actually was there would know. Niggas that was there that day, bro. This was before, like, this was damn near, not before cell phones, but this was like right when cell phones first came out. What? 21 Savage Mama. He was there with 21 Savage Mom and Pops. Phase 21 group together. Oh, you talking about the face dude? Okay. Okay, face. Hey, you put me up on new knowledge. Hey, that's new information. You put me up on that. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. You put me up on new information.
when these slick devils gave the OG Walter, I guess, stake in the sub company while they was buying up the whole everything under the parent company, so the OG Walter.
That's why 21 came to America.
Destination Smokehouse. But when you check the trademark records, there's a separate company called Diamond Smokehouse who filed subsequent trademarks after attorney Kenneth Perry. So inquiring minds are probably thinking, well, who is Diamond Smokehouse? Because the white boy we see on TikTok with Mr. Walt, Mr. Tendenism, his company is called Destination Smokehouse. But you know, we do thorough research around here. So let's figure out who owns Diamond Smokehouse. Now, when I did my research on the California Secretary of State site, when you search Diamond Smokehouse, the owner, as you can see below, is Nicholas Yakriman. Okay? Now let's go search for Destination Smokehouse and see, is it the same owner? All right, so when you pull the formal paperwork for Destination Smokehouse, you can see the name at the top. In the section that says officers, you see the same name, Nicholas Yakriman.
Damn.
So we conclude that Diamond Smokehouse without the trademark.
You put me up on game right now, bro. I ain't know that. 21 came over to America when he was like 11 to be with his mom and pops. When York got locked up, everyone went their own way. Damn. That's crazy, bro. Like, hey, bro, I never knew that, bro. Like, if this shit true, But I never knew that there, bro. Like that's a whole, hey, that's new information right there. That's new information. Hey, I appreciate you, big dog, for putting me up on game. Like what? Cause it made sense, cause 21 Savage in Atlanta, bro. So that's why I make all the sense. 21 in Atlanta. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's ooh. That's some new information now, bro. Like, hey, bro, bro ski. Like, bro, what? That's some new shit right there, bro. Like, I ain't know nothing about that. Damn. That nigga said 21 Savage is connected to Malachi York. What? He connected to Malachi York.
Feminism is owned by Nicholas, who also owns Destination Smokehouse.
Goddamn. What I said earlier. Malachi York's son. Jacob York. Go look up all the Biggie albums that Jacob York produced. Go look them up. I ain't gotta lie.
Some statements going
The
around
proof
on
is
social
in the
media that,
pudding.
hey, Mr. Tendenism actually is a business owner with Nicholas, and he owns a portion of Destination Smokehouse. As we can see from the official paperwork, that is not true. Walt, Mr. Tendenism, he's not listed on any of the formal paperwork. The only way he would have an ownership interest in the company is if they transferred ownership shares of the corporation to him.
Let's get to the update though. Today we found out not only did he not own anything, but he was an employee. And we know he was an employee the entire time because they fired him today. They kicked him to the curb, and now he went home with absolute...
I know you fucking lying.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
They fired Mr. Tenderism?
Nothing after building a multi-million-dollar company for these people. Now, we got signs that something was very wrong when Mr. Tenderism started a new Instagram separate from Destination Smokehouse, and he has some subtle messaging within the new Instagram telling people that he's the original and they need to come over and follow him, the original. He made sure to emphasize original and one and only.
It said 21 could rap deeper than J. Cole if he wanted. Oh yeah, if he was up there with the Nuwabians, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If he was up there with the ancient order of the Egyptians, he definitely could. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta, like, as an artist, sometimes you gotta dumb it down. You can't let everybody know what you know, but it's almost like Stanley Kubrick, like, Eyes Wide Shut. Before the movie came out, he was gone. He went to another place. Yeah, the other way. Yep. Damn. Hey, bro, I'm so glad you got down put me up on this because I swear to God, I ain't know this shit. I ain't know that, bro. I ain't know that.
Hey, this official Mr. Tendenism coming to y'all. You know, you got off the freeway kind of late at night, but I want to know y'all come on my page. Official Mr. Tendenism, Walter Johnson. Yes, sir. Y'all come on down now. I'm the Tendenism original. Not nobody else. The original Tendenism. Booyah.
So get this.
Hey guys, if you want to catch more fish this season, make sure you download the Bass Forecast app.
I've been using it to let me know not only the best days to fit.
Mr. Terrorism is in Texas right now. He's not even in California. Apparently he got fired and sent home. So we learned this from a Texas rapper named Cartel Bo. So after Cartel Bo seen this video, he reached out. And Mr. Terrorism confided in Cartel Bo. Because Cartel Bo is helping Mr. Terrorism get his own restaurant and his own food truck that's already set up for him. But Mr. Terrorism revealed to Cartel Bo that not only did he get fired, but they told him if he used Mr. Terrorism, they will sue him.
Hey man, Texas terrorism is in full effect, man. Them people did my boy wrong, man. They did our favorite uncle wrong as hell, bro. But we not worried about none of that, man, because we already bought the bill.
Nah, it ain't even that. It's the fact that Mr. Terrorism, he didn't do his business right in the beginning. He was supposed to get what they call it? Not copyrights, but it's the same. It's in the same genre. Not copyright, but like he's supposed to get that shit with the U.S. government. Get it, patented. That's the name of it. Patent. You got to get a patent. And he should have got all that stuff he was saying, Mr. Terrorism patented it and all that in the beginning. And he wouldn't have had these problems.
We got it down here. We got the barbecue truck down here. So it's connected. However you want to do it. If you want to travel or you want to work straight out of his restaurant, he can do whatever you want. We've been on the phone. It's really happening, man. The people did my man's wrong, bro. They exploited him. They exploited our uncle, man. They exploited him, man. They used him, man. These racist ass white people use him to the fullest of what they can get out of him. And the second he stepped away, because he was doing it out the heart, out the loyalty, they trained him off the word tenderism, fired him, and told him if he can't use it no more, we gonna sue him. So we breaking all that. That's dead. We done already train him up another way to say tenderism. He good. We give him his own restaurant. He ain't got to pay for nothing. We coming out of pocket for everything. All we ask y'all to do is, man, bless Ump game, man. Go send a couple dollars to Ump, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Let's get Ump going.
This is a story as old as time. We've seen stories like this play out time after time after time after time. And Ump been around for a while. Yo, Ump ain't no dummy. Ump is a savvy dude, and they still was able to do it to him. The story of the create.
Y'all look at the story of Famous Amos. Amos was his name. He made cookies. He blew up. He made millions of dollars. And when shit went left, they took my man's name with them. They took Famous Amos with them. Amos. They took his name with them.
This being exploited is an age-old story, man. Unc had the sauce. Unc came into a struggling business. They admitted they were struggling. They ain't know where to go. They didn't have the direction. Unc came in. He had the recipes. He gave him the recipe. He had the vision. He gave him the vision. He had the business plan. He gave him the business plan. He had the sauce. He gave him the sauce. The creative turned it all around. He had the personality. Yo, what did Unc do for the restaurant? He gave them the recipe to make the food good. He then gave them the personality that blew them up online and then brought in all the foot traffic. He literally created a multi-million-dollar business for them for absolutely nothing, for free.
Yeah, y'all gotta give me, you gotta give me a ball. You gotta give me a mill ball before you even. And nigga, if I help you get millions, you gotta give me a ball. You gotta give me a mill. Like, I'm not doing all that, bro. Like, for free.
And the minute they felt like they no longer need the creative because they already got the sauce, they already got the recipe, they already got everything. And now Uncle's probably talking about equity and ownership. Say, hey, we don't. I mean, it's too late. Like, you already gave them everything, bro. Bye. Now they fired him. Now guess what? He's left with nothing now. They even took his name. Y'all don't even understand how deep that is, man. Man, y'all playing, man. They took his free label, they took his identity, and they took his creation. So Cartel Bo took to Instagram to send a message to Destination Smokehouse, okay? So Cartel Bo wrote them, and he says, listen, okay, this racist POS used our favorite uncle for all his hard work, exposure, social media marketing, and stole all financial blessings that famous celebrities all over the world came and gave to Mr. Walter Johnson. And the money for themselves trademarked his terrorism brand and fired him. This is what we need to be fighting. We let every race but our own profit, use, and abuse our culture, our drip, amid our hard work, and racist colonizing POS crap like Destination Smokehouse steal all the profit, keeping us down and down, never being able to get our head above the water. As a black man and a businessman, I am very offended after all the success he brought to the table, and I'm willing to purchase this man an entire restaurant. You gotta applaud this man, bro. Cartel Bo ain't have to do this, man, but he stepped up. We're a community. And to me, this right here is what's about. They could steal the songs, they could steal the name, but they can't steal the culture, man. You can't imitate culture, bro. You either with us or you not. So Cartel Bo would also continue, bro.
Like Kendra said, I want the culture feeling. I want the culture feeling. My bad, y'all. Hold on. What's going on?
He's on the next, right? He showed proof that him and Unk been talking. Like he tagged Unk. Unk says, send me a number, they connected and they talk. And this is where he got all this information from, okay? He showed them on FaceTime. Now, Cartel Bo has been applying pressure to terrorism, right? Applying pressure, man. All right, he tagged them and says, take every post of Unk off your page or we gonna flag your page for impersonation. This is the part of the situation that really makes my skin crawl.
Mm-hmm.
And, if there's a way to help Unk, we gotta help Unk. This is some nasty work you're about to hear about. They fired Unk, told Unk he can't use his own name, while at the same time they're simultaneously still profiting off of Unk, his likeness, his image, and his name, and Unk can't do nothing about it because they...
This is crazy. This is crazy, bro. Like, that's why I be telling y'all, get your paperwork right, go independent. Do not go into no kind of partnership if you don't got your independent rights.
Own it?
Today, many children struggle with attention because their environment is training their brains.
What? Check this out, man. Check this out, bro. All right? So here you see Unk, right? Still, if you scroll down, who do you see? They posted this a day ago, right? They posted this video of apparently, like them telling people to check out a video they did with Unk a year ago. If you scroll down, all right, you see they're still doing promos with Unk's name and likeness. They're promoting like this product from this company right here called MM Barbecue Company. They're using Unk likeness to promote this because Unk is the sauce. So they're using this man's name, his likeness, his image to still make a bag and still promote others. When y'all fired him, this like getting fired from that call center, right? And you see they done copy your voice and they're using your voice to take AI calls. Or you get fired from Walmart and you see your name and likeness on a Walmart billboard promoting Walmart as the best company ever. Imagine seeing your name and likeness on a new hire recruitment ad for more people after they fire you. Nasty, nasty, nasty work, man. But the saddest part about this, bro, and I'll be real, this right here is something we as a community, we gotta look ourselves in the mirror, right? So I'm starting a GoFundMe, if you guys don't know, right? So got his little GoFundMe going, right? Now, Unc is only asking for $7,000, right? $7,000. Now, after the community, after TikTok, after Twitter, after Instagram, after all these people told Unc to quit, to leave them folks, we got you, Unc. Unc left while he got fired. Started a GoFundMe asking for $7,000, man. And after about 2 days, he could only raise $403 in non-donations, man. Nasty work. But on his GoFundMe, Unc also confirmed that he was fired.
This is crazy because this man has went viral. Like, he's got millions of views, and he only got $400.
After the Keith Lee situation. So Unc says, when food critic Keith Lee visited, national attention surged in many...
Man, y'all hit my Cash App, man. All I needed, $20, man. Y'all hit me over $20 on the Cash App. That's all I needed.
Surprised to learn that Walter was the face of the restaurant, not the owner, igniting conversations about viral fame and ownership. Soon after the spotlight intensified, Walter was ultimately fired from the restaurant he helped make famous.
Cash App in the description.
So they fired this man because the public was putting pressure on them to give him equity and ownership, and they didn't want to give him equity and ownership, even though they came out and said they gave him equity and ownership. This is crazy, man.
They fired him because the public came out and was like, yo, we you know. He basically was like a staple in the community as far as, what was going on. And, I don't know what's going on, but this ain't it. This definitely ain't it, bro. We ain't doing all that, bro.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. I think it's that.
Y'all can get me in the comment cafe. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I might try to do 2 hours. Yeah, they did messed up, though. They messed up. They did. All right, we're going to Trapmore Ross. Former Prince Andrew arrested. Let's see what the hell they talking about. Irritated by trap law.
When you get up in the morning, before you talk to anybody, before you say good morning or anything to anybody, you need to speak to God. If you don't beat your mind,
Bruh, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Whatever you want to send me, and I appreciate you. But it ain't about that. It's about the interaction, man. It's about us, getting together, talking. Like, bro, I ain't know you know nothing about Malachi York. All right, Graham.
you don't get ahead of your mind.
Trapmore gang, it's finally happened, okay? Prince Andrew, Randy Andy, has been arrested, okay? It is an incredible day to be English, all right? Finally seeing the British royal family clean house in a few hundred years since that's needed to happen, all right? But it is absolutely true. Prince Andrew has been arrested. He's in a whole world of trouble and pain, and it's all because of our boy, Jeffrey Epstein, okay? There's a bunch of news going around. Even the King of England, the actual King of England, his brother, has responded. I can't tell you how delighted I am to hear this news. This guy's a creep. Everybody's known that he's been a creep in England for years now, and it's finally coming out in the wash. I am delighted, okay? It's on every major news site right now, so let's just have a reaction to some of the news, and then I'm going to show you what folks are saying on Reddit. And let me tell you, they are rejoicing.
Now we have some breaking news, some stunning news out of London. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, the former Prince Andrew, has been arrested, presumably in connection with his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. I'm going to go straight to our foreign correspondent, James Longman.
Hi, George. Yes, extraordinary news out of the UK this morning. The former Prince Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, has this morning been arrested on the Sandringham estate where he was living after having been removed, of course, from the home he was living in Windsor. The Thames Valley Police, the police here in the UK, put out a statement. They haven't named him specifically, but they are saying a man in his 60s has been arrested. As part of the investigation, they say we have today arrested a man in his 60s from Norfolk on suspicion of misconduct in public office and are carrying out searches at addresses in Berkshire and Norfolk. They say the man remains in police custody at this time. They are not, like I say, naming Andrew, but we know that it is him. This pertains to emails, we believe, that were published recently in the most recent Epstein files published by the Department of Justice, which seem to suggest, they allege that Andrew was forwarding emails to Jeffrey Epstein whilst he was trade envoy here in the UK. Now, as a public...
So, unfortunately, right, what they're saying is that Prince Andrew, he's not in trouble for messing with the girls. He's not in trouble for meeting up with Epstein, a convicted ex-offender. He's in trouble for misconduct in public office. Apparently, as while he was working as trade envoy, he was sending sensitive things to Jeffrey Epstein, which he shouldn't have done. And I guess they're going to get him on this. They can't get him on any of the other stuff. And I've spoken in previous videos why, you know, there's reasons why they've not been able to get him on the other stuff to do with the girls. It might be the case that even though it's super creepy in the UK, he might not have actually broken the law. But we'll take it. We'll take it. If him sending sensitive documents to a prolific ex-offender, if that's against the law, if that's the only thing we can get him on, we'll take it, okay? Because this guy needs to be stopped. He's been needed to be stopped.
Official, that is misconduct. That is what the police are alleging. That's the charges that they presumably are bringing to him if they do indeed charge him. He is under arrest and remains in custody for that. We will wait and see what further details they are yet to give us. But, you know, as trade envoy, he spent more than 10 years traveling around the world on behalf of the British government to kind of foment relationships with other countries to better Britain's kind of economic outlook, if you like. That was seen as a member of the royal family could do this. You know, his status would provide Britain with that kind of heft on the world stage. But the emails from the Department of Justice suggest that when he was in these conversations in places like Singapore, Hong Kong, I've got a list here in front of me of other countries that he went to, he would then have these kind of confidential documents in these emails, and then it looks like he was forwarding them on to Jeffrey Epstein, another one here from Vietnam, another from China. So if you look at the date on some of these emails as well, that is what is interesting. One of them here in front of me from 2010. Of course, that's well after Jeffrey Epstein had already faced charges for soliciting sex from a minor. So that goes to the heart of this entire issue around Andrew and Epstein. The relationship that he had with that convicted sex offender went far beyond the time which he said that he had broken all contact with him. People at home might remember the disastrous interview he gave in 2019 to BBC, where he said that he had travelled to the United States, to New York, to sever his ties with Jeffrey Epstein, that he was there to basically explain to him that he no longer wanted to be in communication with him. These emails from the Department of Justice suggest that that was not true.
Testing what it takes to sink America's mighty battleship, the USS Iowa. In all the previous tests, nothing managed to sink this behemoth. And as always, you guys can
prove that he...
So look, we all knew when he did this car crash interview, right? He said, oh, I cut all ties with Epstein. I flew out to his house to have a meeting face-to-face with him to tell him I don't want to talk to him anymore. Now, that doesn't pass the sniff test for anyone with half a brain cell. But now these emails are proving that that is also true, even though we knew it was bullshit. Now we got it on paper, we got it in black and white. You were sending him stuff you shouldn't have been sending him after what that happened. It is delicious to see this absolute man-child be caught up in his web of lies.
Basically lied about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein in that interview. He has always denied, we should say, any wrongdoing when it comes to the allegations about sex trafficking. Virginia Giuffre, of course, the individual who alleged that she was sex trafficked by Epstein for sex with Andrew, he has denied that strenuously. We haven't had comment from him or the palace on these latest allegations about emails to Jeffrey Epstein and his his position as trade envoy, but one imagines that at some point today Buckingham Palace will have to release some kind of statement. They are yet to comment. But we are in the extraordinary situation where the brother of the king has been arrested. To my mind, that has never happened in the modern history of the royal family. Certainly, this has shaken this country. It's been a long time coming. I think many people would look at this and say, Andrew should have faced justice a long time ago. Many others will say, well, this is a shock today to find that he's been arrested in this way.
Not shocked whatsoever, okay? We knew he was a creep, we knew he was creeping, and it was only about time before he got found out, before his lies got exposed, and he was clearly in contact with Jeffrey Epstein, sending things that he shouldn't have. Wonder what else was going on behind the scenes. Hopefully, we find out, and hopefully something comes of this. Now, this is very embarrassing, and as the ABC newscasters made very clear, absolute unprecedented waters. We haven't seen the brother of a king be arrested ever. This is a joke. This is ridiculous, and it's very embarrassing for the King of England. And he has released a statement. King Charles, he's put a formal statement out on the matter, and authorities have begun executing search warrants across Prince Andrew's various properties. It is a national embarrassment. You're a disgrace.
Some breaking news. In the last few minutes, we've had a statement from the King. I'm going to read it to you in full. I have learned with the deepest concern the news about Andrew Mountbatten Windsor and suspicion of misconduct in public office. What now follows is the full, fair and proper process by which this issue is investigated in the appropriate manner and by the appropriate authorities. In this, as I have said before, they have our full and wholehearted support and cooperation. Let me state clearly, the law must take its course. As this process continues, it would not be right for me to comment further on this matter. Meanwhile, my family and I will continue in our duty and service to all. And that statement has been signed off, Charles R. Well, let's cross live now and speak to our royal correspondent, Helena Wilkinson, who is at Royal Lodge. And Helena, just talk me through, first of all, before we talk about what the King has said in terms of his statement, talk me through what's happening at Royal Lodge today.
Yes, well, the BBC understands that there are searches currently ongoing in Royal Lodge. Let me just step out from in front of the camera. I don't know if you can make out in the distance, basically the gate where we are. This is where we are allowed to broadcast from. But just beyond that, you enter into Windsor Great Park. You then get to another gate. I don't know if you can make out some sort of pink houses in the distance. Beyond that gate is Royal Lodge. That is where the former Prince Andrew lived until recently. He lived there for more than 20 years. He moved out of the property about a couple of weeks or so ago up to the Sandringham estate. He moved out under the cover of darkness, and we know that he still, or we understand he still has some belongings here because he was going to come back after he moved out to come back and get some of them. But the BBC understands that the searches are currently ongoing at Royal Lodge. It's a huge property within Windsor Great Park, and just on the other side of the gates that lead to Royal Lodge, that property, we have also seen a number of uniformed police officers. We also understand that they are guarding the scene while those searches are being carried out in Royal Lodge. We also saw a police officer driving in a car through the gates as well. Those searches continuing, and as long as those police officers who we've seen who are guarding that gate, we understand those searches will continue until they have gone. Those searching the property will be looking for various things, of course, computer equipment, laptops, computers, perhaps hard copies as well.
So they're searching this property. All right, he's in a whole world of trouble. I bet the cops will be doing their best to make sure that they're investigating properly. They've had 20, 30 years of, no, let's just not look at things properly.
He saw their spark far before the spotlight did. Because Moxie isn't just a name. It's the courage to create when no one's watching. When light is scattered, the world calls it noise. But when someone gathers that light, that's a constellation. From Belfast to Brazil, Las Vegas to Liberia, 100 voices.
You were hacked.
You're telling me it's real?
Someone's been watching and listening through you.
We need to use you to find them and destroy them.
Corey Holcomb had another crash out during the 5150 show.
Hey,
and this
happened to O'Shea Duke Jackson. I might probably try to go to one more hour and then we'll work out after that.
Has a lot to do with lead attorney. Now, the lead attorney
eventually responded to Corey Holcomb's false accusations. He said that the lead attorney had no business saying he had permission to speak to his lawyer, Derek Dion. And he called the lead attorney many discriminating names, the lead and the Negro behind law, in other words, saying that lead attorney was gay, which really had nothing to do with the conversation at all. Really talking about somebody's sexuality or speculating about it has nothing to do with someone's open criticism of you. But it's okay. The lead attorney came out and produced evidence that Mr. Derek Dion, the attorney, was not telling the truth. And we're going to go over that by his own admission. So instead of Corey Holcomb dealing with the facts, he came on with his brother Derek Dion to create some strawman arguments. Now again, I don't dislike Derek Dion as an attorney. I don't know him. He seems like a very smart brother. He went to Texas Southern School of Law. He's out in Houston. He's doing his thing. He has successful practice. And I'm glad that we have somebody from our community who's doing some great things. So I want to take my time out to give a big salute to attorney Derek Dion. However, it doesn't mean that he didn't make a mistake. And it doesn't mean that I won't make a mistake. Just because you're a professional, it doesn't mean that you don't make mistakes. And ultimately, he made a mistake, in my honest opinion, by coming on to the broadcast and talking about this with Corey Holcomb. And the first thing that they do is literally dox the attorney.
Membership, Rachel speaking.
Yes, Rachel. My name is Attorney Derek Dion. I'm an attorney licensed down here in Houston, Texas. And I wanted to refer one of my friends to a divorce attorney in Atlanta, but I wanted to check his membership status first.
Okay, what's the name?
His name is Corey with a sample, C-A-M.
Okay, Mr. is currently on inactive status.
Y'all heard that shit?
So this is Derek Dion calling the Atlanta law, I don't know if it's an agency or whatever, whoever checks out the lawyer's active license. The license is inactive. So first of all, what they're trying to prove is that the lead attorney is not a real attorney or he's not an active attorney, which doesn't really matter because the lead attorney is not on trial here. Corey Holcomb had to obtain some level of legal counsel. The lead attorney did not. And that's important to know here. Did the lead attorney go to University of Georgia School of Law? Yes. Did he graduate? Yes. Did he have a career of 20 years? Yes. So if his license is inactive, what does that mean? Okay. He was not threatening to sue Corey Holcomb. He was not giving Corey Holcomb any direct legal advice. He was not acting as his attorney. He was basically giving educated opinion from a lawyer's background. Okay. And that's the problem that Corey Holcomb had. But let's get more into it.
I want to talk directly to the lead attorney. You know, when he first reached out to me, he reached out to me as a comrade, a brother, and a friend. And, you know, I trusted this guy. I never thought that he would use me for content. See, I'm a real trial lawyer. I'm not a YouTube lawyer. I don't understand how this whole content works. If you look at my YouTube page, I have 2 subscribers. He has 600,000. Now, when he first reached out to me, I didn't know that he had a relationship with Corey at first. I didn't know he was on Corey's show. So he really was backdooring Corey to try to get me on his show to do this interview. And we'll get to the whole part of whether Corey gave me consent or not at the end of this.
Now here, Derek Dion is talking about the fact that the lead attorney reached out to him. And the lead attorney did agree that he wanted to reach out to him because he felt that Corey Holcomb was getting a raw deal. Now, was it wrong that Christina Payne was mushed in the face? Absolutely. But his whole idea was to bring Corey onto the show or bring Derek Dion onto the show and talk a little bit about what happened. And because, again, Corey Holcomb is getting a raw deal, so the lead attorney is like, well, listen, let me kind of help Corey. It'll be an interesting show. It could change some minds. That was the reality of it all. Okay? But that is not what happened, right?
So my private investigator found out that his real name.
Honestly, it's impossible to find a relationship. I mean, I'm 40. Well, have you tried Date My Age, the dating app I told you about? Yeah.
Does it really work?
Yeah, that's how I met Michael. Just give it a try. Wow, this is really easy and fun. Oh, someone already messaged me. See, all you need is a little encouragement and Date My Age. Try Date My Age today.
Date my age. Okay. All right. Date my age.
Found out that his real name was Campbell, and I reached out to the state bar, and his license is inactive.
Derek Dion is saying that he was insulted on the lead attorney stream. I didn't hear that. When I heard it, I listened to the video, I don't feel like he was insulted at all. But here he's doxing the lead attorney. When the reality is, if Corey Holcomb wouldn't have lied and then called the lead attorney all of these names, these offensive names, then he wouldn't have needed to basically expose the information of the truth, okay? And so that's what he did. But now he's trying to put out the lead attorney's professional name and then mention the fact that his license is suspended, which to me doesn't matter because the lead attorney's license is not on trial here. That's not on trial. His name, his professional name, is not on trial. He is not a practicing attorney in the state of Georgia right now. So that wasn't the intention. The intention was to get Derek Dion on to the show, and this was supposed to basically help Corey as much as possible. However, Derek Dion also went a little bit low here to prove this about the lead attorney's professional office.
But I also talked to my good friend Durante Partridge, who's an attorney in Atlanta, who stopped by lead attorney's office, and we have pictures of this, only to find that he operated out of a trap house in Atlanta that has burglar bars. Yeah, it's a trap house, burglar bars on the front door. It's a commercial mail place. I mean, this guy is, he's had the whole world fooled, right?
Yeah.
No staff.
So again, he's talking about this is where the lead attorney's office is, which doesn't matter because you've already said that he is an inactive lawyer. His license is inactive. So showing where this trap house is, that he receives mail, is completely irrelevant. It doesn't really matter to me. But sure, you got it, right? But here is the biggest issue that Derek Dion makes.
Okay, that was awkward right there. Now, I said that to show you a point. Tampon and lead ass law. There's another punk ass attorney that I'm gonna bring him up later on. But lead ass law was very, very proud of his relationship with Kevin Samuels. He told me that he was a very close friend of Kevin Samuels. I'll just put it like that.
So remember, he just did something terrible. I'm gonna explain why. Here he says, so when he reached out to me, I said, hey, I need to speak to Corey first to see if I'm prepared to speak about this. I ultimately learned that he had been in your circle. You talked to him, you were good friends. I'm like, okay. And he's telling me that, hey, I want to support Corey. Oh, I'm clear for that.
Hey, big dog, I'm about to come out, come back in. Y'all kicking them in the comment